hi, hello again. It's me, Amy the Baker, and Bubba! Back with another video. I'm making oatmeal cookies today, oatmeal chocolate chip. I want to find a good oatmeal cookie recipe because my mom really wants, oh my goodness, stay. My mom really wants oatmeal raisin cookies, but I'm not a fan of oatmeal raisin cookies. I like chocolate chips. But the trick to good oatmeal raisin cookies is to soak your raisins, and then they aren't like little disgusting, buggy, chunky, disgusting. I said disgusting twice, but you get what I'm meaning. I toasted the oats yesterday, 375. I did them for about 15 minutes, and I stirred them every 5 minutes. You can do them longer if you want them darker. He's being a Velcro baby. When I can't have him on my hip, I will put him in the jumper. Ooh, I need flour, sugar, brown sugar, not icing sugar. You can have that. Oh, I forgot to show you his outfit. It's Star Wars.
Star Wars drip, Star Wars onesie. Look at how cute Leon is.
We had a 6-month appointment yesterday, and my doctor's all concerned because he has a lazy eye. And they have to send us to Vancouver. Apparently Calgary doesn't take BC patients anymore, which sucks because I have a lot more family and resources in Calgary, but it'll be nice to be in Vancouver again anyways. Oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We have this high chair in here and then a chair to... That's it. High chair in here and a chair to sit with him while he eats because the dining room and living room are all carpet. Lovely shag 70s carpet. I don't have the money to replace it currently. And I also figure with little man rolling around and all that jazz, it's probably good to have a soft landing, so I'm not too eager. There's bigger jobs that we need to do first before we care about silly old carpet. Just before filming this, well, I fed him after, but he pooped. And so I went to go change him. Oh, big yawn. He has a tooth coming in, mostly in. It's poked through anyways. Anyways, I had his legs hiked up and I was wiping him down. You are not wanting to be held. Woohoo! And he starts pushing. I'm like, ah! So I pick him up and I run him to the toilet, sit him on the toilet, and he just rockets out of poop. It was hilarious. So that's the story of how Bubba first pooped on the potty. I just got this recipe from, ooh, I love the smell of brown sugar. I got this recipe from Sally's Baking Addiction. I am a Sally's stan. She has some great recipes.
A cup and a half of flour, teaspoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a cup of butter, a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, 2 eggs, tablespoon of molasses, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 3 cups of oats, and chocolate chips.
I didn't write down an amount because I don't measure chocolate chips. And then the oats I toasted as well, like I mentioned earlier. What else is happening in my life? Oh, Nathan got me the new remastered Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, or whatever it's called. But it's so fun and I'm addicted to it, and it's so hard to play when you have a baby. Yesterday I could really only play after I put him to bed, and then he wasn't wanting to stay asleep and blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So I haven't been able to play much, which is sad. Oh, I need molasses. Hopefully I still have molasses. July 13th, Gucci gang. I'm just weighing everything. There is also weights to this recipe. They'll be down below. Is that illegal to put someone else's recipe in your description? Flour. There we go. This recipe has a greater volume of oats than flour, which makes me hopeful. Cinnamon. The oat cookie recipe that I have, or when I just modify my chocolate chip recipe and add oats to it, they're more pillowy and soft, which is good, but I want like chewy, delicious oat cookie recipe. If I like it, I'll just leave as is, and if not, I'll modify it slightly for my desires. I already am modifying it because I toasted the oats. Vanilla. Just gonna use my expensive vanilla, and then I'm like, dude, no, don't do that. Okay, I'm done with this. And this. Oh my goodness. Get in there. Oh, we gotta start baby proofing stuff because he's a rolling machine, but he's not very coordinated. So it's still pretty easy to keep him away from things, but we're gonna need at least one space where I can put him and walk away from him if I need to do something.
Okay, flour, cinnamon, baking soda, salt, butter, brown sugar, eggs, molasses, vanilla, oats.
I did not read the instructions on her recipe, so I don't know if she does it differently than creaming method, but that's what I'm doing. Come on. Oh, stupid molasses. Fancy molasses. So slow. Oh, that was like almost 25. It's fine. Molasses is delicious. Oh, I make the best ginger molasses cookies. They're called ginger crinkles because they aren't snaps. They stay soft. I'm not a huge fan of ginger snaps, but I love the flavor. I don't love the texture. So with my ginger crinkle recipe, they're like chewy and cinnamony and all those like Christmassy flavors that you'd expect from a ginger snap, but with the texture of an amazing cookie that's not hard. Oh, I need my chocolate.
Are you having so much fun jumping? Wow!
Go Leon, go Leon. Oh yeah. I think my boob was kind of popping out for this whole video. Let me just plights of a breastfeeding mom. I'm pretty indifferent to most of the changes my body went through as a result of being pregnant and giving birth, but the one thing I am sad about is my boobs because they will never be the same and they were so nice. I seriously had like the perfect boobs and now they are large and saggy and they're only gonna get more saggy when they don't have milk in them anymore. But on more positive news, my last video, not the haystacks video, that one just came out today. I haven't actually checked how it's doing. The basic brownie video got 74 views. That's the most views I've ever gotten. Quite sticky. I'm gonna refrigerate these before I bake them. I think they'll turn out better that way. I don't know if she says to do it in the recipe. I'd have to refrigerate them anyways. I did not turn on my oven. I'll have to check if she does hers at 350 or 375. Oh my god, these smell heavenly. But they are quite sticky. I'm almost tempted to add more flour. I'm gonna do it. Trust your gut. That was my New Year's resolution. Not this last year. Last year. It was my New Year's resolution for 2023 was to trust my gut more. It's coming. And then there's always these times where I don't trust my gut on something, or like my gut tells me something, oh, this isn't right for whatever reason, and I ignore it and I just power through, and then guess what happens? Shit gets fucked. Oh, that looks much better. When you're converting flour from cups to grams, it's not very accurate. If you're using the standard conversion, it often ends up in a recipe that doesn't actually have enough flour. So yeah, I added a little bit extra. We'll see how they turn out. I might have to modify it again. It's sugar and chocolate. They're gonna taste good, even if they aren't the perfect texture that I'm looking for. I think I gained subscribers too as well. Hello, welcome if you're watching. I don't know what about that video was appealing to the algorithm enough to get 74 views, as if that's anything. But it's something to me. I'm happy. I told my partner and he's like, you're a YouTuber now. And I'm like, yep I am. I'm so tired. I've been debating deleting TikTok, but it's just so hard because I like TikTok. I like scrolling, but I feel like it makes me a worse person. Not a worse person. I'm more informed than I would be without it, but I'm also less driven, less creative. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and read her recipe and see how she mixed it. I'm not gonna come back to pop these in the oven later, but I will be back with a taste test. So stay tuned for that. If you've watched this far, thank you. Leave a comment down below. Like the video, all that good stuff. Give me engagement. I'm starved of engagement. I need the serotonin of notifications telling me that it has more likes. Oh yeah, the last video got 5 likes, so that's pretty cute. I wonder how the video that just came out today, the haystacks video, is going to do in comparison because it's shorter. It's not even 9 minutes. It's definitely like not my best work. It was just rushed. I just needed to get something made to keep up on my schedule. I'm determined to do this and to keep doing this. I'm curious how it'll do if my views will tank again. Because that's what happened. I had that other video that got like 40 views. I can't remember what video that was. But yeah, I had the video get 40 views, and then the next one got like 20, and then the one after that got 10, and then 10. And so I'm curious if that'll happen again. I don't know what lightning in a bottle I have to put into these videos to make them interesting enough for people to want to watch it. I know, honey. You're all done in there, hey? Yay! I started watching Delicious in Dungeon on Netflix. It's actually really good. You can't have the cling film. I don't know why on camera I'm calling it cling film. I don't call it that in real life. I call it plastic wrap most of the time. For some reason when I'm filming videos, I want to say cling film. It's so strange. Oh my goodness, this is really hard to do while holding ya. Can you please learn to cling to my hip? He's still at the stage where he like just slowly slides down. And I got big hips. Childbearing hips, clearly. Oh my, this is the worst. Not really. I have a pretty good life, all things considered. I'm gonna bake these off later, off camera, but you'll be seeing me and potentially Bubba right now. We're back! Say hello, Leon, in your Mickey outfit. This is a Mickey top, although you can't see. No. I guess Leon gets the first bite. I've already had 2 of these cookies today. What am I talking about? Is that good? Leon approved. I wanted to add that the reason I toast the oats for the cookies is just to add, oh my goodness, a depth of flavor. Oh my goodness, okay. Good. Is that good? And coffee here. The cookies are very good, but there are some things I would do differently. I think I would do slightly less oats, slightly more flour, not much, and then a little bit of cornstarch to help with the chewiness. My life is so chaotic. I'm dipping it in the coffee. It's so good. And coffee's cold. There's so much cookie on my dress. My kid's gonna be addicted to sugar. Just like the rest of us Westerners. Ooh. I'm sure there's other things that I wanted to say, but I can't think of them now. Oh my gosh. Covered in chocolate. What, you want some coffee too? That's the thing about watching my videos or being my friend. You have to stick around to find the hidden gems of wisdom and knowledge that I have to give. And comedy. I'm hilarious occasionally, but not very often. Usually unintentionally is when I'm the most hilarious, but that is neither here nor there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next one. Peace. Oh, excuse me.